Chairman of the National Taskforce for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, Professor Dr. Kikeo Khaykhamphithoune, made the statement on Tuesday after he announced the lockdown being extended for another 15 days until May 20th that factories are permitted to continue their operation as long as they strictly comply with COVID-19 prevention and control measures. Professor Dr. Kikeo, who is also Deputy Prime Minister, was responding to a question by a reporter over complaints by members of the public who demanded that factories be closed because of the crowded working conditions. He acknowledged that the current measures were the toughest to be imposed to date, but they did not include a curfew, and that meant factories could remain open. He said, "We have a task force that monitor compliances and will order factories that fail to comply with the measures to shut down if essential." According to him, the virus prevention and control measures currently enforced under Prime Minister Order No. 15 are the toughest ones imposed yet to cope with the widespread outbreak. He said if factories can strictly comply with these measures, they can continue their operations. Laos is struggling to contain an unprecedented outbreak of COVID-19 after dozens of new cases have been recorded each day since the middle of April, with the total now exceeding 1,000. Vientiane and all 17 provinces are now under lockdown to restrict unnecessary movement. As daily cases surge, authorities are setting up makeshift hospitals to provide sufficient treatment facilities. Professor Dr. Kikeo said the outbreak has caused a severe impact on people's livelihoods and businesses. As a result, he told reporters the government is looking at new policies in addition to those announced earlier to help mitigate the impacts. Among the policies being considered are those that were introduced during last year's lockdown. They include exempting salary tax for state and private employees, exempting income tax for micro-enterprises, and exempting tariff taxes and fees on goods imported to battle the virus outbreak. Other measures include postponing tax payment for tour and hospitality business operators and postponing compulsory payment of social welfare by businesses. Recently, the Ministry of Energy and Mines gave the green light to a proposal by Electricité de Laos, or EDL, to reduce the household electricity rate by 3%. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Public Works and Transport has told state water supply enterprises in Vientiane and the provinces to consider policies such as reducing fees, postponing the payment of fees, and waiving value-added tax for household and non-household consumers for the duration of the virus outbreak.